that I'm Jewish. And when I was in high school, I was in what I like to call a Jew crew. It was a Jewish youth organization. And so with my type A personality, I, of course, had to be the leader of the Jews. Like a modern Moses. But without the staff and beard. Still parting seas, though, if you know what I mean. And I learned a lot of valuable things in this youth organization. I learned about community service and traditions, and that Jews are horny motherfuckers. I think it's because of Hitler. I don't think we're horny for Hitler, baby. No. I just think we're trying to get back at him for what he did to us. You know, procreate the shit out of our community. You can't get rid of us, Hitler. How's that for a slow burn? I learned a lot about my sexuality in this youth group, because we'd have a lot of dances, and I'd always request the song I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry and make out with my female friends on the dance floor. At the time, I was like, nah, I'm not bisexual, I'm just an attention whore. Oops. Turns out I'm both. Yeah, it's very weird growing up being attracted to everybody, because then you're told you have to pick a side. You know, pick a side. Are you gay? Are you straight? Oh, but all I wanted was a side of fries. And then I thought about bifocals. Because if glasses can have multiple prescriptions and be this fluid, why can't sexuality? Right? And if you don't like bifocals, you're really just short-sighted. I'm a very emotional person. I have a lot of feels. My friend, she hates her feels. I love my feels. I like to think of mine as confetti. Huzzah, despair. Huzzah, depression. Huzzah, suicide. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And when I'm really feeling myself, when I'm feeling good though, I'll go on Tinder. But when I'm like in my feels and feeling shitty, I'll go on Pet Finder. I think it's because there's a lot less penetration that way. Oh yeah, speaking of penetration, when I was in grade 8. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make a joke about being penetrated in grade 8. I'm going to tell you about how when I was in grade 8, I did a speech for a speech contest about female genital mutilation in developing countries. And I did this at a Jewish day school. So I think it hit a little too close to home for the boys. But I did get an A+ on this speech, however, did not move on to the next round of the speech contest. And I think that's just another way that they're silencing women. Yeah, because if you've had a uterus lately, my life's been kind of shit. You know, from Alabama to Missouri to... Oh, but I'm a positive person. I like to think of the positives. I like to think we still have lots of choices in life. Like between an alleyway and a coat hanger. Yeah, women, we have a lot to think about. We have a lot of our mortality to think about. You know, we have to think about rape and murder and toxic shock syndrome. If you don't know what that is, it's caused by bacterial toxins if you leave a tampon in for too long, and it can kill you. So for 3 to 7 days every month for about 30 to 40 years, we're narrowly escaping death. Yeah. There's a really big divide between men and women. Ask about a man about using a public restroom to pee, and it's fine, just whip it out while standing. Ask a woman, and everything is disgusting except her own personal washroom at home. And I think it's because we have to sit down to pee. And it's a very vulnerable thing to open up your asshole. Take anal sex, for example. There's always the fear of shitting yourself. You can be like 90% confident, okay? But that's like gray bed sheets level confident. No one is 100% white bed sheets level confident. But I have been feeling very empowered lately because when I go to get my butthole waxed, I hold open my own ass cheek. Thank you. So I'm just an independent woman who don't need no esthetician's assistant. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm Maxine Grossman.